Hey there, YouTube yogis and friends. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube yoga channel today. I am Jenna Bozeman. I'm a yoga teacher based in Denver, Colorado. Today, we're going to do a nice 20-minute gentle flow. So not all of the chaturangas, a little mellower, but a lot of flow. Perfect when you don't have a lot of time, and maybe when you're feeling a little more tired and you don't want to work quite as hard. We're going to start at the top of our mat today. So finding your mountain pose, Tadasana, maybe even with a little bend in the knees, especially if the hamstrings or the lower back is feeling tight. As you inhale, take your arms up nice and wide. As you exhale, hinge, forward fold in. And then from here, do bend your knees, slowly roll up like your little rag doll. Inhale, stretching out, and then in, exhale, forward fold, letting the back of the neck release, chin towards chest, bend the knees, start to stack the vertebrae on top of each other, take the arms out and up, beautiful. As you exhale, fold in, bend the knees, roll on up. So we're kind of just gently opening up the spine here. Arms stretch up overhead. And then as you exhale, find that cactus shape in your arms. It's like you're going to try to press the elbows back to hit each other. You're breathing here, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Weight even on your feet. Next inhale, reach back up. And then as you exhale, fold in again. Inhale, hands on shins or thighs, chest extends forward, gaze comes forward. Exhale, fold. Root down into your feet. Take up space as you come up on the inhale. Good. As you exhale, make that cactus shape with your arms. Find that opening across your heart and chest. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, hinge, forward fold, and maybe the legs are starting to straighten a little bit. They might not be there. They might not get there ever. That's fine. Inhale, chest lengthens. Exhale, fold. Pressing into your feet, stretching your arms out and up. As you exhale, make that cactus shape last time here. Shoulder blades squeezing in a lot as your tailbone releases down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hinge, forward fold in. Inhale, chest lengthens forward, gaze comes forward. As you exhale, fold. Pressing into your feet, stretching arms out and up. Beautiful work. Good. As you exhale, just release your arms by your sides this time. Inhale, stretch up. Let's bring our right fingertips to our left wrist. As you exhale, side bend to the right. Let's hold here for a few breaths. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze in towards each other, release towards your tailbone. Maybe you're looking up underneath that top arm. Pressing evenly into your feet as much as possible. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, left fingertips to right wrist. Find that side bend. A holy, yummy Batman, in my humble opinion. I think these side lateral stretches are like magic. Good. Inhale, up to center. As we exhale, we hinge forward and fold. Inhale, gaze forward, bend your knees a lot, step your left foot way back, land on that left knee, hands up to your right thigh. Inhale, arms reach up. Good. Feel the outer hip squeeze in, bring your right fingertips to your left wrist. As you exhale, move side bend to the right, a little more of that side stretching. Good. Inhale up to center here. We're going to come into a nice little twist. You're going to root down into your left palm, press to the inner edge of this right foot. Open up. So shoulder blades stack on top of each other. Think cobra pose in your upper body. So you're leaning your head back slightly as you wrap those left ribs up towards the ceiling. Breath smooth and steady. You're inhaling through your nose. You're exhaling through your nose. One more deep inhale. Exhale, unwind. So palms plant, curl your left toes under. We simply step back to downward facing dog here. And this is our first one of the day, the spin around. So maybe Find a little movement. You can rock forward on toes and then melt back. Heels can shift side to side, pedaling back and forth between your feet, whatever is calling to you. Some days it just feels best to find a place of stillness. That's always okay too. What do you need? All right, from here, we're going to inhale, lift our left leg up. As you exhale, step that foot through. Nice work. Land on your right knee. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. Inhale, rise up. Pretend that somebody is holding onto your wrist. So it's like you're getting a little taller. They're just gently tractioning you up towards the ceiling. Left fingertips, right wrist. Squeeze the outer hips a lot. Give yourself that support. And then side bend off to the left. So feeling all of that glorious stretch through the right side of the body. And you might not be side bending very far at all. As long as you're feeling something, you're doing it right. I think we can have this idea of the idealized version of the poses, and it looks really different for all of us. Okay, here we go. Inhale, back up to center, and then we make our way into our twist. So root down into your right palm, shoulder is over your wrists. Press to the inner edge of your left foot. Start to wrap those right ribs up towards the ceiling. You could be gazing down here. You could be looking forward. You might be peeking up with that left thumb. All really great options. Breath smooth and steady. We always come back to the breath. It is like the thread that weaves all of the poses together. Deep inhale. Exhale, unwind. Curl right toes under. You're going to step your right foot to meet your left foot at the top of your mat. Inhale, chest lengthens. Exhale, hinge forward, fold in. Pressing down into your feet, stretching arms out and up. As you exhale, hands come together at your heart. Inhaling, reaching, just flowing all of that together, taking up space, letting it feel good. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen forward. Left foot stays forward this time. So reach the right foot back. Come onto the knee. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up to center. Good. Exhale, plant your right palm. Twist to the left on the inhale. As you exhale, curl right toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. As you exhale, step that foot through, land on your left knee. Rise up, low crescent pose. Outer hips squeeze as you exhale. Side bend to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Inhale, open up into your twist. As you exhale, hands plant, curl those left toes under. Take an inhale here and then exhale, step left foot to meet right foot. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold in. Rooting down into your feet, stretching your arms out and up. As you exhale, hands come together at your heart, adding on. Inhaling, reaching, nice and easy. Just feel real smooth with this flow today. As you exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen forward. Right foot stays forward. Step your left foot back. We're going to keep those toes curled under this time. Inhale, rise up into your full crescent pose. As you exhale, bend that back knee. Inhale, both legs come to straight. Good. Exhale, bending both knees. Inhale, press legs to straight. Nice work. As you exhale, bend. Maybe straighten that left leg. As you exhale, hands plant. Step right foot back to meet left. You're in downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step that foot through. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. As we inhale, we rise up. Crescent pose. Exhale, deep bend in both knees. Inhale, nice and slow. Legs come to straight. Exhale. Inhale, pressing legs to straight. Good. Exhale, bend in. This time as you inhale, maybe straighten that right leg, maybe not. Gaze up, press palms. As you exhale, palms plant, step your right foot to meet your left foot. Inhale, chest lengthens. Exhale, fold in. Pressing into your feet, stretching your arms out and up. Let's do that second side. As you exhale, hands come together at your heart. Inhale, reach. Fill up on your breath. As you exhale, hinge forward, fold in. Inhale, chest extends forward, gaze comes forward. Left foot stays forward, step your right foot back. Let's inhale, rise up. Crescent pose. Let's do that side bend again here. So as you exhale, lean to the left, feel all of that stretch to the right side. Maybe release your left hand down that right leg. Nice work. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, palms plant. Step to your downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts nice and easy. Exhale, step that foot through. Give yourself enough space here. Inhale, rise up. Full crescent pose. Then we find our side bend. So squeeze the outer hips in. Wrap those right ribs up. Keep breathing. Inhale, we come up to center. Exhale, palms plant. Step left foot to meet right foot. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold in. Pressing down into your feet, stretching arms out and up. Beautiful work. As you exhale, hands come together at your heart. So step sideways on your mat and then find a nice, generous stance. We're going to just come into a quick little triangle pose. Turn this right leg out deep within the hip socket. Spin these left toes in a lot. So we're not squaring our hips here. They're doing different things as opposed to our crescent pose. Arms reach up on your inhale. Press to the inner edge of that right foot. Lengthen through the right side of your waist. When you can't get any longer, hand comes to thigh, shin. Block can be really nice. So block underneath shoulders, shoulders stack on top of each other. It's like you have giant wings here. You're taking up space. You might be gazing down. You might be looking forward. You might be looking up. What tends to happen here is we either hold the head, so lifting up, or we drop the head. Just want your neck to be an extension of your spine. Couple more good breaths. See how big you can get in this pose. Little hip opening happening. So you're going to kind of feel that outer hip. You might even be feeling it on the inseam of this right leg. Such a beautiful pose to stretch a lot of things. All right. Gaze down at your right toes. If you've got a block, you can pick it up here. Inhale, rise up. Parallel your feet. And then from deep within this left hip socket, turn that leg out to 90. Right toes turn in, so you're releasing that hip down. As you exhale, reach, reach, reach. See how long you can get. Keep pressing to the inner edge of the left foot. Hand on thigh, shin, fingertips, hands on block behind the foot. Good, so there's a little twist. You're wrapping those left ribs up towards the ceiling. You're feeling your shoulder blades squeeze in towards each other. Pressing vigorously to the inner edge of your left foot, and you're sealing vigorously into the back edge of your right foot. Couple of breaths. Go ahead and gaze down. As you inhale, rise on up, parallel your feet, and then just step them together. We're going to come onto our backs. Just a few rounds of bridge pose, moving with the breath, which is going to feel really nice. So you're laying down, knees bent, ankles underneath your knees, arms by your side, gazing up at the ceiling here. Don't look side to side. Just listen to my direction. As you inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips up. You're directing your tailbone forward. As you exhale, you lower down one vertebra at a time. A few times like that. Inhaling, lifting. Notice if you're rolling to the outer edges of the feet. Think mountain pose feet. Exhale, lower. So the arches are engaged and lifting. Inhaling, lift. And let's hold here. You're either going to grab the outer edges of your mat and then kind of do a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake in the upper body. So you're rolling your shoulders underneath you. You're getting more openness across your heart and chest. If you're a little more open, perhaps you're interlacing your fingers underneath you and doing that same work. It's like your shoulders have become feet pressing down into the mat. So feel those 4 points, the two shoulder blades and the feet pressing down. And then everything else lifts. Keep directing your tailbone forward. It's a lot of length. Good, one more deep inhale. As you exhale, release what you're holding on to. Lower down. All right, and then let's just bring our arms out in a T shape. Take your feet as wide as the mat. To release that, let's just windshield wiper the legs back and forth a couple of times. And we're gonna go nice and slow. Good, when you feel even, just come back to center. You can bring your arms back by your side. So the same bridge pose setup, we're gonna get a little hip stretch here. So you're gonna cross your right ankle above your left knee. You're flexing this right foot. And then maybe you're taking your right hand, pressing into that thigh. So you're getting a little hip opening. For many of us, this is intense. This is where we need to stay. Perhaps you are able to bend your left knee into your chest. You've made this triangle, reach through there, interlace fingers either around your left thigh or shin. And then you can kind of wedge your right elbow forward into that right hip crease. That's going to give you a little more stretch. Hip stretches can feel really, really intense. So keep the breath moving. Back out a little bit if you need to. But also, ride the edge a little bit. Challenge yourself. And do know that the more you do this, the easier it gets. It is making a difference, even if it's like imperceptible to you. One day you're going to be on your mat and you're going to be like, oh, this pose is so much easier than I remember. When did that happen? I've had so many moments like that in my yoga practice. All right, deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release. We take the second side. So left ankle crosses above your right knee. Side to side, hips can feel really different. As you press that left hand into your left thigh, you might decide that, hey, this is plenty. This is where I'm going to stay. I'm getting a great stretch. Again, if you want more, bend your right knee in. Interlacing around thigh or shin. Some of that just has to do with how long our limbs are as well. I definitely have monkey arms, so it's easy for me to do the wraps and other things, but it doesn't mean better. Good, we got a few more breaths here. Just noticing how things are feeling and still maintaining that Ujjayi breath, but perhaps letting the inhale get longer and the exhale get longer. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release, uncross. And from here, we're just going to come into a quick little mini Shavasana, which is always nice. So if there's tenderness in your lower back, I recommend, again, that you walk the feet wide and let the knees knock in towards each other. Conversely, you could also slide a blanket or some blocks underneath your knees. If you are comfortable here, you can extend your legs out straight and take up space. Maybe take an inhale through the nose and then open your mouth, sigh the breath out. Ha. And then just feel your bones get heavy. Feel the muscles just release over the bones. So you're taking up rest. You're not doing anything here. You are absorbing all of the benefits of the hard work you've done. Shavasana. And I invite you to stay here a little longer if you have a little more time. If you're ready to move on with your day, you can just go ahead and roll to one side. Just take your time. Gently press up to a comfortable seat. Good. And then you can just take your hands on your thighs. Allow your eyelids to close here. Little check-in. How are you feeling? What's shifted for you? Just 20 minutes of movement and breathing makes such a big difference. So soak all of this up, send yourself love and gratitude for making the effort. And just promise yourself that you're going to carry this good feeling with you into the rest of the day ahead. Bring your palms together at your heart, bow your head with a smile. Beautiful work today. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel. If you like the video, please give it a like. Check out my other videos. And if there's something that you would like to see, shoot me an email or leave me a comment. Jana@janabosmanyoga.com. Cheers.